Clear. Is everything clear?
Clear.
Oh. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to the United Fellowship Chapel. Let's have a few words. Mother, Father God, as we come together here today, we ask for infinite light of protection and love to be ignited with each and every thought, word, and action that we had to lead to a better understanding of ourselves and also those who we meet on our path. Amen.
Amen.
Look in your program under the invocation. Let's say the invocation together. All knowing,
Which art within us,
hallowed be I am. Ignite our understanding, that we are eternal spiritual beings with the power to create happiness, health, and wealth in our lives. Ignite our understanding that our choices belong to us and are the seeds that create our lives. Ignite forgiveness of self as we ignite forgiveness of others. We give thanks for the power and the glory of thy name.
Amen.
Let's take a few moments and allow those words to be activated and permeated in our life. And under that is our affirmation that we say joyfully and enthusiastically. I am that I am, the light of the living God, and therefore I am free and all-knowing. Ignite my soul with thy spirit, O God, I pray. And Reverend Angie has a few announcements to make.
Can you do that there? Okay. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Fridays in December, we've got Dr. Beck, December 3rd. These are all 1 p.m. by the way, our time, Mountain Standard Time. December 3rd, Dr. Beck will have a circle that is $20. And then Rama Ramu Circle will be December 10th for $25. And then Journey Through the Sun is December 17th, and that one's $15. They're all on Friday and they're all at 1 o'clock. Thank you.
Also, a reminder that self-realization class on Tuesday at 5 Mountain Time. And we'll be going through the body representation and healing. And also, we still have a few openings for the mediumship course. And if you want to, let us know before Monday, so we can get information out to you, because there's a packet to give out and also a recording of the first class. Okay. Let us at this time prepare ourselves for our healing meditation. As we become quiet, let us concentrate on our breath. As this breath goes in through the nostrils and into your being, feel the relaxation that's being ignited. Just relax. As this relaxation moves gently in and around and through your being, it turns into something very beautiful called love. This love conquers all disease, blockage, and injury in your life, and you recognize this love being alive and active with each breath. Just relax, relax. And as this relaxation moves gently in and around and through you and that igniting love, that every exhalation that you get, you are releasing unpleasant and negative experiences in your life, and they are being dissolved in the all-knowing. Being dissolved. Relax, recognize, and release is the healing method. breath that's moving gently in and around and through you. And as this healing breath goes gently in and around and through you, it starts settling in the feet area, the understanding part of our being. And with each breath, you understand you. As you understand you, you understand the world that you move in. Just relax, recognize, and release. As this healing breath is moving gently in and around and through you, it starts moving toward the ankles and up the legs, feeling all tension, frustration, and nervousness leave. Just relax, recognize, and release. All the agitations and irritations that you've acquired throughout the day are dissolving. Just relax, recognize, and release. As this healing breath reaches and touches the hips, relax the hips. Know that you're free to move forward in life with vitality, with vitality. And as this breath moves ever so gently to the base of your spine and the small of your back, you feel light. You feel light. Strength is being ignited right now in your being. And as this strength moves up the spine, touching each vertebrae, each nerve, and each vessel, you feel free, you feel light from carrying the burdens that don't belong to you. To carry and to work and to eliminate the burdens that you are carrying, and you are now releasing them and replacing them with strength and confidence and security. And as this healing breath moves up the spine, touching each vertebrae, each nerve, and each vessel, you feel light. You feel light. As you reach the shoulders area, shoulders represent responsibilities. Know that you are doing your responsibilities with freedom and ease. With freedom and ease. And you also allow all other people to allow them to do their responsibilities with that same freedom and ease. Just relax, recognize, and release. As this healing breath now starts moving down your arms and reaching towards your hands, feel that breath between your hands. This is your healing breath, your healing breath. And as you have this healing breath between your hands, place it very gently in the lower abdomen area. Life is here. You are full of life. Life is full of you. Life is happiness, health, and wealth. And you ignite happiness, health, and wealth in your life. And as this breath moves ever so gently to the stomach area, wisdom is now being ignited with each breath. You are wise in all that you think, say, and do. You are wise. You are wise. As this wisdom moves ever so gently to the heart, the love center of our being, with each beat of the heart, you're sending love to all parts of your being. And you radiate this love. You radiate the love that's within you. And all that you see, sense, feel, or touch, this radiance is being ignited and multiplied within you. And as this love moves to the throat area, the power aspect of our being, you are the commander in your life. You are at ease with this command. You are at ease with being in command of your life. And as this breath moves to the face, the back of the head, to the very crown of one's head, from the tips of your toes to the crown of your head, you are relaxing, recognizing, and releasing. As you are in this relaxed and healing mode, you notice your path beneath your feet. And as you move down that path, you notice the grass that lined this path and the sun that trickles through the trees that also line this path. And as you move down this path, there's a breeze that touches your body. It's the healing breath of the universe, healing each step of the way, allowing healing to be igniting and maintained within you. And as you move down this path, there's a clearing in front of you, free for you to move into. As you move into the clearing, the softness of the grass beats your feet. Know that you're very protected and secure. As you move freely into the healing clearing, you notice a body of water that is crystal clear and healing to your touch, and healing to your touch. And as you move into the clearing, if you choose to move into the water, breathing freely, all organs functioning properly, healing being igniting within you. If you choose to sit or to lie or to stand and to observe the elements of this universe, the earth, the water, the air, the sun, know that healing is being ignited and maintained with each breath that you take. I'm going to leave you here for a few moments. Allow healing to be igniting within you. Take advantage and enjoy. Very gently now, wherever you are. If you were in the water, it's time to emerge completely dry. Remembering all that you seen, felt, and heard, and feeling very refreshed, alert, and keen. If you were sitting or lying, it's now time to rise. Remembering all that you seen, felt, and heard, and feeling very refreshed, alert, and keen. And as you are aware of your healing, clearing, and body of water, you notice that each and every one of us are surrounding that body of water. And you notice that your healing breath starts to expand and touch each and every one. And we become one healing breath, one healing breath. And we send this healing breath to the healing box, to all the souls that are making transitions in and out of this world, all the heads of state, journey, destination. All those affected by the winds, the rains, the snows, and the movement of the earth, that they are protected and healed. As you become aware of the healing, clearing, and healing body of water, and you start walking down your path, noticing anything changed, added, or taken away. And as you move down your path, your mental and physical consciousness becomes aware, remembering all that you've seen, felt, and heard, and feeling very refreshed, alert, and keen. And as you become aware, physically and mentally aware, open your eyes. I enjoy introducing the speaker today because I get to know him more and more every day, and I'm sort of surprised at some of the things that he does. As I see people surprised what he does too, and I know that I am a-okay and everything. And so what I'm going to be talking about today is replacing lack, and that's the last time I'm going to say that word because I don't want to create it anymore. Because the words that we say are the things that are creating. You know that you are the physical makeup of your physical body is always replacing. You take your breath. When you exhale, what do next? Is inhale. And when you exhale, you're exhaling toxins and negative attitudes and everything. When you inhale, you are refreshing the things that you say and the things that you do and everything. No matter how you try or anything like this, what you think and say is what you are creating. And so when you say I'm replacing lack, what's the last word you say is lack. So you are creating lack. So here again, and I said I wasn't going to say that anymore. So now I want you to know is that what are you saying when you inhale? What are the thoughts that you have when you inhale? And this is where I feel it's very important for you to write down your goals, which you have. And the goals has a foundation, happiness, health, and wealth. That's the foundation of your creation. And as you become more aware of happiness, health, and wealth, you also know what the other are upset. And there's been a lot of studies on who you are and why you are and everything like this. And a study confirms that you become who you are and what you are and where you are. Where you go and who you associate with, you actually are becoming that what they are. Because you are, every person and place that you go represents you. Even the car vehicle that we use represents you. The people that you meet represents you. And it's a good indication of what you can concentrate on. That there's a time in my life where I love to go to baseball games. And I thought because I like baseball, but I found out that I like beer more than I like baseball. And so when we came out to Tucson and everything, and I found the chapel, I didn't go to baseball games anymore. And so I had to find something else to go to that would represent him. And I found a very good place to go to, and that was the University of Arizona. Because those people were improving upon their life, and I was being educated on things that are going to be very beneficial for me anyway. And so I found out that the people that I associate with, and this is where I've told this story about, I come to the chapel and I met all these people here that were the most boring people I ever met, but they were the happiest people I ever met. So that's one of the things that I'm replacing with is happiness. And they seem to have had good health too. And the spirituality was very, when you haven't had much spirituality in your life, and when you come in contact with it, you're kind of wondering what is this feeling and everything. But it was one of those feelings that really sustain things and say, well, there's something to this. And so I made up my mind. An interesting thing, the universe is so precise. The place that I was living at that time was on 6th Street in the 4600s. So I could actually walk here and get to all the things that were going on. The thing is that the only thing that was going on at the chapel at that time was a Wednesday night development class, a Friday healing and message service, and a Sunday 2 o'clock service. That was the only thing that was going on and everything. And when I was talking to the founder of the United Fellowship Chapel, she's in the spirit world right now. Hi, well, I'm glad you could make it today. And I said, I've been coming for about a little over a year, and I said, people, you can make money at doing this. And she started laughing at me. She said, how are you going to pay your bills? I said, well, with money. And she got hilarious. So I stopped talking about that. And I found out my first step in sustaining happiness, health, and wealth is not to tell people what my goal is. And I just started going on buying it. And then when I went to the university, I went in one direction, and I got there in a year, and I had to change my direction. And my major and everything like this, because I failed the course. And what I replaced it with, it come in contact with all the program that we have and everything come from that second year of college. And all the information I got from that, I started putting it together and everything. And so how I replaced things was finding different places to go to that were happy, healthy, and wealthy, talking to people who are happy, healthy, and wealthy, and staying away from people who are unpleasant to be with. And I let my own self be that indicator. If I did not feel too good, my stomach would start throwing. I started listening to my stomach, because judgment is the wisdom part of our being. And the more we know about the parts of the body that help us, when you go to someplace, your stomach is telling you exactly if it's the best place to be. But it's not, it doesn't stay there long, it doesn't prolong, and it just, there's a quickness in there, and you feel a little bit stirring in the stomach. When you have that, look and be observant of what the place is and what they're saying and everything. And if it's unpleasant with you, make sure that when you leave that place that you clean yourself. Every time I do a service, every time I do a reading, every time I do counseling or anything, where I go to some place else and everything, I always clean myself before I completely leave that place. And there's all kinds of way of cleaning yourself. And I'm not going to tell you how to do that, but the best way to do it is breath and everything, and learn what to do with breath and everything. And also learn the functions of the body and everything. We have one of the most powerful parts of our body, but there's two glands in the brain that are very beneficial. One is the pituitary gland, which is our imagination, and one is the pineal gland, which is our knowing. And everything that you come across and think, and there's more to it. If you don't know, if you think you don't know about it, concentrate on it, and more information will come upon that knowing. And sometimes it's kind of contrary to what you've been taught. And when I started coming into the chapel, and I was taking courses at the university, is that there was a lot of things that were coming up in there that I was taught, that was very, very erroneous. And so, and I'm not going to point all those things out there. That's your responsibility to find out what is erroneous in your life and replace what isn't. What is. Use that famous word is, because everything is and everything. And I don't care what English teachers you have or anything like this. And I know they're turning in their grave, some of those that is and everything. And you are is, And if you have an idea that is contrary to what's being practiced today, I want you to live that idea. And I want you to make sure that you do it in your thoughts and your words and your actions. Because we have thoughts, words, and actions is our life. And when you go to a place, people are thinking, talking, and acting. And they all have an indication of what is healthy and happy for you and everything. And when you have a basic foundation of happiness, health, and wealth, you understand what that is. And that's another faculty that we have is understanding. And as you activate your understanding, there's a knowing that comes up in there. Then we're using knowing again and everything like this. And then we have action. And actually will is action. That's a faculty of our body too, is will. And every action that you have is will. And there's a lot of debates on the will of God. This is what I put together and said, I am the will of God, because I'm acting, and acting is the will. And that takes quite a bit of adjusting to do, that I am the will of God. Who do you think you are? I said, I am the will of God. And everything. And that activates confidence and security within you. And when you're going to make something that has not been established and everything like this, it takes confidence and security. And that's strength. And that's at the base of your spine. It takes strength to go in there. Most of you know what I like about corn, growing corn, when the stalk is being grown, there's nothing really being manifested, but just the stalk. And the purpose of the stalk is to have strength to hold the ears of kernel, the ears and kernels to form. It takes strength to do that. So every time that you are moving and change and everything like this, when nothing's happening, know that it's either changing from a seed to a root, or it's already, if you've gone through some irritations, it's already breaking through the ground, and you're building a stalk, and you're building confidence and security. And it's important to know where you are, who you are, and what you're doing, and what you're thinking. And at the end of each day, if you stop and become quiet and say, who did I see today? Where did I go today? It's all fresh in your mind to do that. And you'll get some indications of what to change in your life. There's so much information that we have in each of our life, and this is how we form things in our life. Well, I see it's the same people every day and everything, but they're not the same every day. You're not the same every day. There's an energy that's inside of you that is to go onward and upward and beyond. We are metaphysicians. We are to move beyond. And moving beyond is going way beyond some of the things that we've been taught. And we find out that there's quite a few things that we've been taught that are dysfunctional. I was a very dysfunctional person at one time. I was an alcoholic, and I know that if I go back there, I'll be right there again and everything like this, But all the things that was really disturbing in recovery is to find out that I had erroneous habits, and changing those habits was a consistent energy to do that. And this where there's a few things that has helped me get through my development. Is peace I am still, peace I am still. I would say that 200 or 300 times a day when I was changing in there, and it became more comfortable and more easier when I do that. And this is one of the things that we know change creates havoc in our life. But the key is to be able to move through havoc with ease. And that you all have the ability to move through that with ease. with the thoughts that you have and the words that you say and the actions that you do. The biggest stumbling block of change is changing the people in your life. Because there's some reactions and some attractions we have with people. So I'm not going to do that. You know, and as I take a look at my life, one of the most healthiest thing I ever did was to leave New York in 1970. I moved right there, and right after I moved and everything like this, my father died in 1986. My brother died in 2000 and everything, and they were living a lifetime that I was living. And a thing popped up to my head and said, now, if you were still living there, you would be in the same place they are and everything. And now, every day that I live, I have more ignitement of knowledge and wisdom and everything than my brother or my father had and everything. But their lifestyle was the one that killed them and everything. And it took life away from them. So, and what I was doing here, I was actually changing my lifetime. You know, I met people here at the chapel that were happy and healthy. And I talked with them and they accepted me as I was, you know, and I didn't realize the energy that I had within me. And the more I stayed with the chapel, the more I grew and everything like this, I get to know who I am. And so replacing is something that you do each day of your life. Each breath you are replacing. Now let's connect our thoughts and our words with that are happy, healthy, and wealthy. Find words that are happy, healthy, and wealthy. Find places that are happy, healthy, and wealthy. And act upon that. And you will be able to manifest the happiness, health in your life. And I thank you for listening to me today. This is where we take up the donation to the chapel. And everything. Let's place it between our hands and let's give a blessing before we give. Mother, Father God, we give thanks for the substance that we have to give to the chapel to sustain the energies of the chapel and to ignite prosperity in all people's life tenfold that they give. Amen. And there he goes up there. And thank you on Zoom for your donations. It's very much appreciated. Okay, now we're going to go into the message part of our service. And
That's in the chapel.
Okay. When I call you to give a message,
Amu's not there anymore.
huh?
Amu is not there anymore.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
scratched.
Okay. Anu is not there anymore. So okay, the first person I want to ask is Roberta. Give two messages, please.
Of course. Good afternoon.
Hey. Good afternoon.
Let's see. Jen, may I come to you, please?
Yes, you're welcome.
Jen, there's a beautiful peacock that is just presented itself, and specifically, I'm being shown one of the tail feathers. This is where we're starting. They're showing this, and they're showing that circle. That's the eye of the feather, and talking about this becoming a doorway for you. There's the energy of a new doorway, a new portal, a new energy that's being asked of you. This entry is coming, or this will present itself to you. they're also talking about you being able to literally express yourself in this really full way. They start to show the peacock opening its feathers. And a lot of that is this, I get the sense that it's this inner world, but letting sort of this inner world of aliveness that you have being spread and shared more openly. Kind of throwing a bit of caution to the wind almost, and knowing when to sort of let the tail feathers come out, but then also knowing when you can come back and be reserved. But the initial piece is that doorway. So just pay attention. There's something that's coming. There's a new energy around this that will present itself to you, and to certainly take advantage of that. And I'll leave that with you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Kim, I'm being drawn to you. May I speak with you, please?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Okay. I'm hearing the words reclaim and reinvention together. And what I'm seeing is this, it's like this pulling back of parts or pieces of you. It's like putting yourself back together again, this reclaiming of pieces of who you are or been. And this feels very expansive. Like it's not just in this space that you're now in this lifetime. It feels like this is coming from other areas of time and space. It's all coming back. And yeah, what they're saying is that this is all coming back to you so that this reinvention will happen. There's a sense of, they're telling me that you're sensing it. That's what I'm hearing. You're already sensing it, and that's starting to come into play. So it's just a function of integration, like letting that, you're sensing this energy that's building and coming. And now it's time to integrate that and let it be. Also talking about letting what needs to go. And sometimes we talk about releasing or cutting cords and that feeling kind of sharp, but they're not saying it that way. It's almost like it dissolves, like letting things go gently. But certainly letting that stuff leave to make room for what's coming back to you. So yeah, it feels very exciting and wonderful. So blessings to you, and I'll leave that with you.
Thank you, Roberta.
Thank you.
Thank you, Roberta.
You.
Sabine, give me one message, please.
You're muted.
Okay. Amy, may I come to you?
Yes, please.
Hi, Amy. As I come to you, I see light bulbs like all around you, and they're ideas, and you have strong ideas, and it's a good time to trust those ideas. And there's trust imagination with, it's ignited within you, the imagination, the ideas, it's a good time to brainstorm, and to even maybe, they're your ideas, but maybe you brainstorm with some people about them, and just remember that if they feel good, go with them, trust your intuition on them, and remember that you have the power in your own hands to take these ideas and go, with them where you want them to go, and you have that within you. So I leave that with you. You're welcome.
Thank you, Sabine.
You're welcome.
Now I call on Kim. Give me two messages.
Look at my list. Reverend Michael, may I come to you?
Yes, please.
Hello, Reverend Michael. I am sensing a lot of love around you with family. They're like the most supportive, really, in your life, I'm feeling. And in family, remember, isn't always your actual blood family. Family can also mean, it could be a close friend, it could be just someone that you're attached to and you really believe is close to you. So focus on spending time with the people that you love right now. Create that network that's going to give you those in need. I'm also sensing some that maybe you're going to begin to set some funds aside, maybe that will help benefit other people. And it's just something maybe I'm sensing that you're thinking about a change. And so what I'm saying is enjoy the present while you're planning for this new future that awaits you. So listen to you. And this is keep saying just you know what needs to be done. And again, all of this revolves around your family. And I leave that with you.
Thank you.
Mhm. Aaron, may I come to you?
Please do.
Right, there you are. Okay, Aaron, I'm seeing like sparks with you. I'm seeing like imagination that's igniting with you. And if you don't like what you're getting and what you're attracting, you're the only one that can change that. And so it's start building new images in your mind and then when you're quiet in your imagination. It's like you have your own picture show happening in your head and it can just keep going. And sometimes you have to pause it and kind of figure out where you are. And then you'll be able to release some thoughts and feelings and perceive something greater. The first form of a picture is really kind of what you want. Then you can just start manifesting that. Once you start manifesting that, you'll start seeing bits and pieces that come to that. So the imagination isn't forced. So when you're in that quiet time, think about what it is that you're really wanting. And it's spirits also reminding you, use this meditation, use your relaxation, and know that power is within you. With it, the only thing you have to do is just manifest it because that spark is there. And I leave that with you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Reverend Marshall, give me 2 messages.
Oh, Sabine, may I come to you?
Yes, please do.
Sabine, as I connect with your energy, what I'm feeling I'm getting okay, there's a couple of things. I'm getting a feeling of grasping something, that there's something that that might have felt that maybe you didn't quite understand it before, or wasn't quite within your grasp. But what I'm feeling with this is that that you're a little bit more flexible now, and with that flexibility in your way of thinking, everything becomes more clear. And so I'm getting a feeling of a quicker movement forward once this happens. So it feels kind of exciting, actually. So just be aware of that there's something that it's like an aha moment that will start to become much more clear, and then it just brings forth all kinds of new ideas. So look forward to that, and I'd like to leave that with you. God bless you.
Thank you.
Roberta, may I come to you?
Yes, thank you, Marcia.
Roberta, as I connect with your energy, what I'm feeling I'm getting gosh, the way this feels to me, it feels like there's so many different feelings going through me at one time that it's like the first feeling almost like gets canceled out by the next feeling, gets canceled out by the next feeling. So it's almost like there's so much excitement that is that's going on. It's like time to focus on your breath and then allow all of those feelings to like come to you one at a time, so that you get all of the information that's actually there for you. So when you start to feel like there's just too much coming at me at once, just stop and take a couple of deep breaths, and it'll just smooth everything out. And then all of that information will come to you in exactly the right order and exactly at the right time. And I'd like to leave that with you. God bless you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Reverend Marcia. Aaron, only one message.
Okay. Reverend Marcia, may I come to you?
Yes, thank you, Erin.
Okay, Marcia. I've got what I've got is there's creativity going on here, and it's, you know, how they're showing it to me is in origami, and you know the shape that you want to make, but it's just not quite folding right, you know. It's like you're trying to make that swan, and it's just not quite coming out right, the way you have it in your head. And so you keep unfolding it and going back to it. Start over, get a new piece of paper, because the one that you're working right now, it's almost getting beat up and used up, and it's not going to turn out how you want. So just grab a new piece of paper and take a deep breath, because you're on the right track. It's just one fold is off, so to speak, and that's why it's not coming out right. And I'll leave that with you.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Aaron. Jennifer, give me one message
Day,
Okay.
today.
Reverend Ernestina, may I come to you?
Yes, welcome.
Reverend Ernestina, as I come into your presence, I feel that feeling of that is life. This energy of life is being ignited within you, Ernestina, Reverend Ernestina, in this day today of your birthday. And it is igniting with you an energy that has been sitting in a corner. You've thought about picking it up and you've left it in the corner. And now it's time to go get that energy and that creative inspiration that's been sitting in the corner waiting for you right here, right now. And Spirit is telling me, Reverend Ernestina, that the beauty that will be created will bring you joy for many years. And I leave that with you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Reverend Ernestina, give me one message.
I can just do it from right here. Reverend Angie, may I come to you? Yes, Reverend Angie, as I come to you today, I see you with this ancient grandmother of yours. And just watching both of you, these shivers, because as both of you are walking and you're in the midst of all these people, and they can't see you, but they can feel you, because both of you together are bringing up this energy that brings in so much excitement and feelings of love and gratitude and peace. And it's like I just see you walking along. It's even a crowd, but as you walk along, it's just like you're spreading this wonderful vibration of energy. And not only do you leave that with them, but you leave that with us as well. And I leave that with you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Reverend Angie, give me 2 messages.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hey,
Reverend David, may I come to you?
Please do.
So I'm getting all these different objects that you have within your vicinity, your vehicle, your clothing, all these different colors, all these different shapes. There's just all these things that we discuss when we're in development. And they're showing me this big mixture of everything that you collect in your life in this particular instance. They all represent a star, and you know that. It's not anything that you're not aware of. However, these different things that are in front of you right now, you're going to be doing something with those particular entities, those energies of what they represent. And if you start removing them and you start replacing them, or you start making choices on them, things are going to start shifting for others that are in connection with that star. So you're going to start feeling energy moving forward and back in all directions. This is going to be this next week. So if you're starting to feel a little bit of a wobble, just hold on tight. That's just our change of what you're creating for the universe. So I will leave that with you. Bless you. Thank you. Everyone's gotten a message, but I'm going to give Kim a second message. Kim, I come to you.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Spirit here is indeed saying, not any longer, okay, I'm not going to say those words. They are yeses. And you're in that creation space that has been told to you, and it's true. Everything that you think of and create, no. They're saying, don't even question, like that's gone. It's off of your plate. It's totally off of your plate. It's no more questioning your ability. You have the ability. You've been that ability. Now it's just a matter of delivering it. There is something definite about you're beyond that thinking ability of questioning yourself. And so it's definitely a moment in time to just be and say it. And so I'll leave that with you. Blessings to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend Angie.
You're welcome.
Now I'm going to be the next medium. So all you people in the seminary, we're going to find out what happens when you don't keep track or lose track. So I'm going to give as many messages as I want. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
good afternoon.
Reverend Jennifer, Reverend Jennifer, I'm waiting.
I'm there.
Hello.
I am.
Jennifer,
Yes.
as I come into your presence today, there's going to be some obstacles in your path this upcoming week. And know that I see you as a hurdler, and you make the hurdle very well. So keep on moving. I'll leave that with you. God bless you. Aaron, may I come
Thank
to you?
Yes, please.
Aaron, as I come into your presence today, I see clouds that are clearing up. And clarity is going to be your motivation this upcoming week, and you're going to see much more clarity on you and in your life. I leave that with you, and God bless you. Roberta, can I come to you?
Yes, please.
Roberta, as I come into your presence today, I see a race here, and you know who won the race, don't you?
Me?
The turtle.
Oh.
Well, that's what I want you to be this week, a turtle, because you will win that race very, very well that way.
Okay.
We're doing. God bless you.
Thank you.
Kim, may I come to you?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Kim, as I come into your presence today, I see the symbol of nurturing here with you. And the nurturing is going to be a little bit different than what you have been doing in your past. Follow it. It'll be strange a little bit, but it'll get much more accomplished. And I'll leave that with you, and God bless you. Reverend Marcia, may I come to you?
Yes, please.
Reverend Marcia, as I come into your presence today, I see you conquering a challenge here this upcoming week. And they're saying that it looks like it's going to take a little bit more longer than you anticipate, but not too much longer. So keep on doing what you're doing, keep on climbing, and you'll gain from that. And I read that to you. God bless you.
Thank you.
Reverend Ernestina, may I come to you?
Yes, welcome.
Reverend Ernestine, as I come into your presence today, I see you taking off a backpack. And what it tells me that you are getting rid of some burdens that you've been carrying on for a couple lifetimes. Know that these are off you and you're able to make more lighter actions and you get quicker results this upcoming week. I leave that with you and God bless you.
Thank you.
Reverend Angie, may I come to you?
Yes, thank you.
Reverend Angie, as I come into your presence today, I see an ability here to stand up, and it's not me. No response. Okay. But you are standing up, and the best person to stand up to is you yourself. And there's some things that are going to be happening that remind you of things in the past, and you're going to be doing something different with this. And it's very strong what I'm seeing and everything, and you'll get a very good response from it. I'll leave that with you, and God bless you.
Thank you.
Amy, may I come to you?
Yes, please.
Amy, as I come into your presence today, there's something opening up within you that some understanding that has been in there for thousands of years that's coming up in there. It seems strange, but anything that's strange is ideal, and it's really going on in a very nice manner for you. Stick with that new idea, and the words will be different, and the more you say them, the more comfortable you'll be with them. I leave that with you, and God bless you.
Thank you.
Sabine and Michael.
Reverend Michael,
And Sabine.
Yes,
may I come to you?
yes.
Okay. You know, Reverend Michael, as I come into your presence today, I also see some movement this upcoming weekend, and sort of don't really go fast. The quicker you go, the slower it will be. The slower you go, the faster it will be. It'll be a little bit different and backwards than you usually do, but go backwards this week. It'll be very gentle for you for that. You see, Amy?
Sabine.
Thank you.
Sabine, may I come to you?
Yes, please.
Sabine, as I come into your presence today, power is going to be with you today, this week. The authority that you have is going to be a little bit different angle than it is before, but no, the idea that you have to give across seems to be strange. Anything strange this week is your power. So work on it and act on it, and you'll have very good results with it. And the communication will be, you are in charge. Stick with that. And I leave that with you, and God bless you.
Thank you.
Everybody get 2 messages?
Yes.
Kim got 3. Okay.
I think so. Everybody good? We got one.
Okay. Well, I want to thank each of you for coming and sharing this time with us today and helping me make another step. And this is my life. Okay. Let's all stand and sing "Let There Be Love." We are a trio.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's skip this one. Get away from the speaker.
Is that a motion? If it is, I'll accept it.
Oh, okay. Let there be love on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be love on earth, a love that was meant to be, with God as
paths are no we, united all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let love begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my solemn vow. To take each moment and live each moment in love eternally. Let there be love on earth, and let it begin with me. Mother, Father God, we do give thanks for sharing each other's presence here today. As we go on our path, let us extend the love and the protection that's in and around and through each one of us to that path, so the highest and best will manifest in our lives. When we meet those on our path, let us extend the love that's abundant. We give thanks. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great week.
Happy birthday, Ernestina.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Oh.
birthday.
Queen, happy,
Happy birthday.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Time change today, right?
yes.
Yes.
Here, let's turn this off right here.